all. I got a request for a makeup tutorial, so that is exactly what we're going to be doing today. My makeup normally takes like 15-ish minutes on like an average day. If I'm doing eyeliner and the whole everything, it normally takes me maybe like 20 minutes. But yeah, someone requested it, and I do my makeup almost every day. So we're gonna get into it. I already moisturized and did most of my skin prep this morning. I use, let's find it. I use the Laneige Intensive Moisturizer. I don't know what that little, it's like shit on it or something. And then I use this toner. Normally I use the Ilia toner, but I've been running out, so I've been using this one, which I've had for a while. Next, I haven't done this yet, but I use the e.l.f. primer. I'm not really an expert on primers like that. So I couldn't tell you if this is actually good or not. I use it daily. I like to use it for my eyebrows too, because when I run out of eyebrow gel, I use actual gel or something sticky, and it works. It just dripped on the blanket I'm using. Oh, okay. Now I'm where is it? This is my makeup bag. Big fan of the NARS concealer. I use the shade Light 1 because I am pretty pale. And I don't do foundation or anything. I just do like blemish cover, and like I like to get under my eye bags and like my nose and those kinds of things. Okay, I like to let that sit and almost get like tacky. Like I don't know how to explain it, just so it sticks better. And while that's sitting, I like to do my eyebrows. I use the Glossier brown shade, Boy Brow. I've been out of this for months now. The brush isn't even brown anymore. No color on it. So I've been using this. I've been literally putting it on the brush and just sticking my eyebrows up. And I dyed my eyebrows like a little over a month ago, so they're not tinted anymore, but they were for a while, so it didn't really matter. But I should probably get some actual tinted eyebrow gel, but it's okay. I just like to like brush my eyebrows up like so, and then just like do this on top, and I like to make the front a little more spiky. I really don't know if there's much of a difference, honestly, but that's what I've been doing for years. The first time I really got into makeup, I was in 7th grade, and I asked my dad for Glossier for Christmas. This was in like 2018, and he ordered it like a couple months prior before Christmas, so it came early, and I would sneak into the closet and use the makeup and put it back in the packaging, and then I had to act all surprised on Christmas. I was a bad kid. I was really excited for that Glossier. I got like one of the brow gels, I got like the iconic lip balms, and then I got like a holographic, like their highlighter, which is actually really good. But yeah, I'm a big Glossier user, not gonna lie, although their company has some scandals and they like to change their formulas, but you know. Yeah, I don't buy them as much as I used to. But as for concealer, I don't use any brushes or anything like that. I literally just blend with my finger. The only time I use a brush is for like highlight mostly, which is like one of my favorite parts. But yeah, I just blend it in. Okay, all of that is blended in, and I still have a little concealer on that blemish because it's kind of big and it won't cover very well. It's fine. Also, my nose has been kind of really dry lately. Yeah, it has like some dry skin going on. I don't know why. I don't know. I live in the Midwest, so maybe it's just the season change. Next thing I do is I use the Filter Sticks Maybelline contour stick in the shade 80, I think. Yeah. Yes. As for placement, I put it here just to give my eyes some like more depth because I put a lot of concealer on them. I like to put it like here, here, and here. And I do that on the other side of my face as well. And then for nose, I do under, some like that, and then that, and then I like to do some under my chin and on my jawline. And then we blend. Okay. I blended in all the contour, and honestly, it always looks patchy and weird. That's life, especially since my skin's been kind of dry lately. I mean, I moisturize. I have not been using my cleanser in the morning, only at night. So I don't know what's going on. Skin's just dry. I'm gonna go ahead and blend this in. Yeah, it doesn't look perfect. I'll worry about it later. I might like go over it and moisturize and conceal again. We'll see. Now for the most crucial step in my makeup process is probably the blush and the highlight. So I use this Rhode Beauty, I think it's Sleepy Girl. I have no idea what the shade's called. There's no sticker on the bottom either. I think it's something like that. Yeah, I use this Rhode Beauty, and then I use the Glossier Soar Cloud Paint, shade Soar. So I use a lot of blush. I have blush blindness and I'm fine with that. Basically, I go here. I don't really like to do it in the middle. When I blend it out, it kind of goes that way anyways, but I like to like do mostly like the cheekbone area. Then I like to put a little bit on my nose. I like to layer it until I'm satisfied with the amount of blush I have on. To each their own. Everybody can do whatever level of blush they want. I like a lot, especially I use 2 blushes as well. So I'll probably do one more layer of this and then move on to my Glossier blush. Okay, so now on to this one. I do a little less of this one, or I try to. I just like it to be a little more pinky. Like I feel like this is more of I don't want to say it's like a nude shade, but it's like more of like a brown pinky, whereas to this is just really pink. So I just get a little bit go in. But every time I like squeeze it out, like a lot comes out. Okay. Way more than I need. Okay. Okay, I feel like I feel satisfied enough with this. Get a better angle. Yeah, this is fine, and I can always add more later. I really like a lot of it. Now for one of the other best steps, I don't know if I can find my brush. I use this Morphe brush. It's like slanted. Definitely, I don't think it came like this. That just happened over time. But I use the Rare Beauty highlight in the shade Enlighten. It broke the other day, so I have to be really careful when I open it. You can see that there's like, it has been getting everywhere. I got it on my like bed the other day, so I'm trying to be like super careful. Yeah, it is fully broken, but that's okay. Pretty unfortunate, but I just like to take some, and then I'm like getting it off the mirror because it's all over the mirror. Yeah, I just brush some highlight there, and then here, and then I really like to do the tip of my nose. That is like probably the most completing step of my base. Tip of the nose, and then I like to get up here. Then I do my inner corner. And then I bring it up like so onto my lid, just here though. I don't like to go over the whole lid, just the top, front, I don't know. Okay, so it looks like that for right now. Oh, and I'm getting highlight all over my bed. That's fine. Okay. Now for eyeliner, like if I'm doing like full eyeliner, like I said, it takes me a little longer, but I've just been doing like under the waterline liner and it takes a lot less time. I've been going in with this, I don't know how to pronounce it, Stila one in the shade Saucy. It's like a purplish maroon shade. It's really pretty. But yeah, I just go under like this. I bring it over here a little. And then shade the most right on the corner here. And then I get on top of the lid. And then I bring it out. And then I do this to kind of make it more pointed. And I just do that until I feel like it's prominent enough to see. So like that, and then I just darken underneath a little more if I feel like I should. So I'm gonna do that to the other eye as well. Okay, my wings are not always even, my little wings, but that's okay. The mascara will cover that up. Also, I feel like most people can't tell it's purple. I also use brown, but I think the purple makes like brown eyes pop a lot more. I'm trying to remember the color for like blue eyes that makes the eyes pop. I honestly don't know. Next, I like to curl my eyelashes. I try to get it at the base and then I bring it up to the tip of the lashes. As so. And while that is like holding its curl, I like to do my lip combo in the meantime. Okay, so for my lip liner, I use the shade Espresso from NYX. And I don't really like overline my lips. I kind of just go over the line. Or, oh wait, it's broken. Okay, I need to sharpen this. But what I meant, not go over the line, but like go on the line of my lips, if that makes sense. Okay, I sharpened it. It kind of looks weird. So I just go where the line is. It broke again and now I don't know where the thing went. That's okay. It's pretty much done anyways. Okay. Then I go on with, well, this is no longer clear gloss and there's like nothing in here now. But typically I go on with the clear gloss, the Kissing Jelly Gloss by Too Faced. I got this for Christmas and I've used like all of it and it's turned brown from my lip liner. But yeah, I just apply that to my lips. It doesn't really do anything now because it's basically empty. And I rub in. And then because I went on the line of my lip, it kind of gives like a blurred effect that makes my lips look like a tiny bit bigger because it got blended in and it naturally overlined itself mixed with the moisture of the lip gloss. If it was more glossy, it would have worked better, but that's my hack. That's my hack. See, it naturally had like kind of a blurred effect. That's tech. That's strat. Okay. Then, okay, I'm almost out of mascara, but this is the Caliray Come Hell or High Water tubing mascara. I've been using tubing mascara for like 2 years now, and it is clutch. It is very amazing. I kind of have to like pump it because it's like empty. And I've heard not to go at the base of your lashes because it can weigh them down, but I don't really care. I just kind of like go like this and go up. And because I'm almost out, it's not really gonna do much, honestly. So I do that, and then I like to go with the ends like this with the applicator vertically instead of horizontally. Okay, now I'm gonna do the other eye. Also, normally, this is disgusting, I'm sorry. Normally I would go in with this to get rid of any clumps that it might have caused, but because I really don't have that much mascara left, I really don't have to do that. It kind of just resolved itself. Now, this is my last step, final step in the makeup routine, okay? I do lash clusters on the very ends of my lashes, and I use the 12, is it 12 millimeter? I don't know how long they are, but, oh my gosh, this won't open. Oh. Okay, I've been using the same lash clusters over and over again because I don't want to go buy more. So they're like gross and have mascara on them and look nasty, but I'll get new lash clusters soon. I have 2 parking tickets to pay right now. I don't have the funds to go get lash clusters. So we're just gonna keep reusing these, and I just put the glue on there like so. And I use the like white glue. I don't like the black glue because it just shows too much. But the white one, like, it dries and it's not obvious that I have lash clusters on. And I put that right on the end, and I put it on the top. Some people put it underneath, but I don't do that. I think I just don't have the right adhesive, and I also just can't figure out how to do it, honestly. Like that. And then I do the other eye, the other lash cluster. Sometimes I have to peel the old glue off. Yeah, it's not ideal. And then yeah, I just do that to the other eye. Okay, and this is the final look. I do have acne and stuff like that, so it looks seamless online based on angles and pictures. It is not in real life. Like, it's kind of dry and gross. But I still like it regardless. But yeah, that's the makeup tutorial. Let me know if you have any questions about the products in the comments or anything like that. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I enjoyed it. Hello? Grammar? I enjoyed recording it because I do this pretty much every day and it's fun for me. So yeah, have a good day, guys.